G'day, how you going? This is Ian Harris from Australia, and today we are going to paint a seascape with some sand dunes in front of it, okay? Okay, so let's put that on the easel there, and we'll get down to the paint colours here. Alright, now our paint colours is phthalo blue, turquoise, the white pearl, smoked white pearl. We used white, I used yellow oxide, I used raw sienna, forest green, yellow green and black. Now the brushes I used was a 2-inch brush, me knife, a flat scenery type brush, fan brush and 2 smaller flat-headed brushes. Alright, we'll get our phthalo blue. Now I'm just going to wet this dry canvas. I'll put a bit of water with the paint down here. Now I've got phthalo blue. I'm going to put some retarder in there. You can see down here. And we'll get this phthalo blue onto the sky here. So we'll just crisscross across, bring it down. Now that board, I've wet it and see how it's allowed that paint to flow onto that canvas. It's not so dry and chalky. I'm going to get it on there. Crisscross it around, get it in there, and I want to bring it down to nothing there. Get all the edges done. It's just simple phthalo blue. Can you see there? Okay. Now I'm going to blend this in so it's nice and smooth. I'll get my brush and blend it, okay? Alright, I've got my white and I've got retarder in that. I'll dab it into the brush like so. Now I'll come onto the board here. I'll start from the white half, crisscross it into that blue, come down the board a bit with retarder in there because I want this to be real flowy. Okay, I've got that up to the blue. Now what I want to do, can you see there okay? I want to bring that into the blue and come up like so. Now there's a lot of scratchy brush marks in there, but I'm going to get my blending brush and I'm going to blend that white into the blue, make it nice and soft transition. And I want to put some little mystify areas into the sky, so I'm just pushing it on. Pushed it on. Grab the blending brush and I'm going to blend that into the sky colour, just so as we got some texture and dimension in the sky colour. This just adds some distance in the sky behind the clouds that are going to go on the front. So we'll put one there and get a bit more. Now I'm going to clean that brush because I don't want it contaminated, and get the white again and do a bit over here somewhere. That's it. And then we're going to blend that. So blend that into the sky. Now we'll do some beautiful simple clouds. You watch this, okay? Grab a fan brush, use a fan brush for these. Chisel it onto your fan brush, both sides, just like so, so your fan brush is full of paint. And all we're going to do, I want to sort of have them coming down like so and blending down into the atmosphere. So I want to leave that in the background. So all we're going to do is chip it on like, I'm just twisting it. Look at that. Stop. Grab a blending brush and blend down into the sky. okay? You're picking up the blues to create the shadows in the cloud. Every now and then flick it up if you need to, just like so, and blend down into the atmosphere. Come right down as much as you can with what you've put on there, okay? And do the same again. I want a bit more, so I'm just oozing it on, coming about there. I'm going to blend this, leaving the dark and lights so you virtually got the front cloud in front of the behind cloud. Practice your blending if you're not too cool at blending. Now I want to just twisting and moving around. Don't even think about it, just get it on there. Okay? Grab your brush and blend. Blend down into the atmosphere again. And that's it. You just go layer by layer. Like I've said in previous videos, you can do these clouds till the cows come home. Now we've virtually done one side. I want to do the other side. Okay, the other side's going to go. I've left that there, so just bring it on, twist around. Grab a brush and blend down. Blend down so you're getting this tone happening. That's creating the shadows in the clouds, the tones, whatever you call it. And it makes for a good cloud setting in your sky. Now we've taped up the horizon line. Now I'm going to get the phthalo blue again and just start at the horizon top because that's going to be the darkest area. I do have retarder in this, so I want to get that just at the very top of that horizon line. Okay, now I'm going to bring it down into nothing. Okay, now my next colour, I'm using turquoise, and I'll bring that up from the bottom into the blue. I'll get it on the canvas first. This has retarder in it as well. I'll bring it up to the blue, trying not to pour that blue down into this turquoise here. Can you see there okay? Yeah, good. Now we'll start bringing it into the blue, because the deep part of the ocean is that dark bit. And giving us some tones or texture into this water. So I'm just sort of getting the white, pushing it along there. Grab my blending brush and blend that in as well. Just so we got some texture and tones into that ocean. Now I've just taken the tape off. I'm going to just bring this down into that white there, but this is going to be covered up. But so there's not big thick glugs of paint, I'm just bringing it down to the bottom of the canvas, just so I can dry it. Okay, so we'll grab our hairdryer and dry that. Now I've got a flathead brush. I want to chisel some white paint on there, and this is the deep section of the ocean. So from about here I want to put some breaking water and stuff. So we'll get some lines on there, okay? Just like so. Because we're going to have dunes here, so I only want to concentrate on this area, okay? So now there, I wanted a couple of distance ones in the distance, because here I want some sort of rough ones, like breaking water. just like so. Give you a look at that, just simple. And then at the front here, we'll just finish off with some more straighter lines. So I'm going to use the bottom of my easel to get a straight line. And this is just better than using a knife. That's why I'm using this brush. We're ready for the foreground dunes now, so I'm going to use the smoked white, okay, and work out the top layer you want it to be. Just pretty much, you can pencil line this in first if you want. It's up to you. This will just save you from doing the waves washing up on the actual beach, because I was at the beach last Sunday, and from where I was standing, it was down. So that's the way this is. It's hiding a lot of hard work. And then we fill all this in. Fill it in, fill it in. Let it go thick, because I am going to be getting a knife and putting some texture on this, so it gives it that sandy 3D look. So we'll get all this on there. Now we're getting a bit of the raw sienna dark on our brush. I'll just wipe the brush, because we want to put some tone, what's in front and what's behind. So I want this coming in front there. So I want a bit of maybe a tone here, like so, and then grab another smaller brush to blend that in, just so the transition of the two colours is soft and lovely. You just get a better job that way. Just like so. If there's no shadow under the grass, it'll look like it's floating there. So that's all we've got to do. Now we'll highlight this. Okay, I'm getting some more white on my knife, and I want to highlight now just what's in front, and maybe go over some of there, because this is going to be the dunes. This one sort of came over here. I'll get that on the edge there. I want to come down here. Now I'm just getting the first colour of the sand dune we used, or back on the brush, and to sink back some of these pieces here appropriately, okay? So it puts one dune in front of the other. Get it like that, and then blend it in to the rest of the dune down here. And where else was there? There was one here that had to sit back. And blend it in. Bit over here, and that's it. Now also I want to say hello to Mushaib. I hope that's how you pronounce your name. And there's Angela Wright. Hello, Angela. Mindy Horstman and Helen Sowers. How are you all going? Now we're pretty much finished our dune. Now we'll put some grass on it and finish it off, okay? I'm just getting some white and highlighting some of these dunes with the flat edge brush, just in front of the dark bits there, just to give it some highlight, because it's got light from the actual sky coming down on it. And then we're ready to do some, here, I'll come up here, just getting some highlights on there. Do it whichever way you feel comfortable, okay? I've knifed a bit on. I don't want to go too crazy with it. Now for the sand dune grass, I'm using the forest green, and I'm going to use that as the darkest tone in it. And we're going to come up and get it up into over the water, and then this will obviously be highlighted. So that's our darkest. I'll get some over this side. Tap it up. Have it all scattered. Now we'll put some, let's say here. So you want it long ways, and then jut some up to the length of the grass. If you've got a better way to do it, by all means do it, but I'm just trying it my own way. There's a bit there. See, these are going to string out. All right, now I've got the yellow green with a bit of white mixed into it just to highlight these, okay? So we'll get our brush and try and not overkill it. Just so we're getting a basic weed grass type of thing in the sand dunes. Just something highlighting that. Now I'm just getting white onto that brush, the same one I used, just to give those highlights on the top areas here. Something like that, which is what I want. I'll show you on the other side. I'll bring it closer to you. See what I've done to that one? Just want to do the same again. I've smashed it onto the brush. Smashed the living shit out of it so it's flared them out. And then we're going to find some heads and put some like little heads on them. Just so it looks like some sort of... That's it. Probably put a couple of little heads on them if they need it. But there's light paint there, so it might distort it. Here, this one here needs some. See this tall one here? We'll get him on there. Ready? Where are you, you dog? There we go. Just like little heads. So I've just got black paint now. We'll put a fence, I don't know, somewhere coming around here. So it's got to hide behind the dune a bit, because this has got to be shadowed and toned as well, this fence. So we'll sort of hide him behind there, bring him around. I'll get the pickets there first, then we'll start coming over the... And we'll probably... So we'll get them joined up. So with a post, come into the post a bit and across the top. Can you see that? And then I'm going to go which side? This side here. So we'll just highlight all these posts. I'm using just grey, and then I will put some really nice pieces of white just to crisp it up a bit. All right, I'll call that finished. I'll just sign it down here in the right hand bottom corner with my little paint pen. My white one wore out, didn't last very long. Alrighty, there's my signature. All right, we'll call that finished. Now I hope you can like, share and subscribe to my channel. And if you like this, tell a friend. If you don't like it, tell everybody, okay? All the best. Goodbye, good luck and good on you.